All right. I think this is the final version of my plan here. So when I start streaming about 10 minutes before service starts, this is a screen that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to transition in the video into that title screen of just a sanctuary widescreen, wide view. And as people start to fill in the pews in a few seconds or minutes before we get started, I'll zoom in here, make a tighter shot, and then we'll bring that to full screen. When Pastor Ron starts to talk, I'll kind of tighten that shot a little bit, bring his name in. And then I'm not sure what the order of worship's going to be for this Sunday, but I think typically the next thing that would happen is Tom would come up next to him, which he's got room there. I could zoom in probably even a little bit more, tighten it up, still have Tom in the picture, and then we'll go to the hymn. And Tom and Julie, you guys can check the lyrics on here, but I think this should be good. I changed it a little bit from what I had yesterday. I can change that video image also, make it a little bit tighter, but I think it's good to kind of have some pews in there. We'll probably have 3 or 4 people viewing, or rows of pews as people are singing, with people standing up, then transition back. And now I think either Pastor Ron will be here introducing the elder, or the elder would be in this view now, reading a Bible passage. That elder would be going into the Apostles' Creed, I believe, next. And then Pastor Ron would be coming back into the picture, opening prayer, which is going to lead us into possibly Lord's Prayer. Then we come back. When the sermon starts to be read, I can bring in the sermon title, Bible, chapter, verses. I can take that away after a few minutes. I could go in a little bit tighter. Not sure of the quality though. See? I think that might be a little grainy. Then we'll be going with another hymn, the second hymn, I think. When we do have service, um, if we, I don't know if we're going to take an offering, but then I can kind of pan out a little bit for when the deacons come up and get the offering bags. When they actually go to walk around collecting the offering, I figured I'd go to just a screen here. We would obviously hear the organ playing and the organ music. Then when the deacons or the ushers are walking back up, then transition back up. And that's when the pastor would pray again for the offering. And then as Pastor Ron starts to close the service, kind of zoom in a little bit tighter. Hopefully this is looking good over the live stream. And then when the service is over, kind of zoom out a little bit. And then transition to the video.
Thanks for joining us at Forks of the Brandywine. I'm Pastor Ron D'Annunzio, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of history about this church. Forks was founded in 1735 by a group of Scots-Irish immigrants, probably from the Upper Octorara Church in Parksburg, Pennsylvania. It was founded in the Calvinistic Presbyterian format, and it has continued in that format over all of these years, for these almost 300 years. We are a church of the Evangelical Presbyterian Church denomination, and that denomination is committed to the inerrancy of the Scriptures and the personal relationship one has to have with Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. We are founded on the Westminster Confession and the Catechisms, the larger and shorter, as our confessional documents. And we are in the Reformed tradition. And we believe that that is the tradition closest to biblical interpretation that we can find. If you're looking for a church, we'd love to have you become a part of our group. We meet regularly on Sunday mornings, 9 o'clock for Sunday school and 10:30 for the worship service. We have a Wednesday evening prayer service that all are welcome to attend. We have programs for children, for young adults, and for teenagers. And also we have Bible studies during the week for men and for women. If you would like more information about the church, I invite you to call the church or email us, whatever you would like to do to get in touch with us. And thank you for being a part of our worship service today.
Then after the video, it would go to this information screen, contact information. And then I think there's another 5 slides of information that I took off of our website. So each of those, I think I'm going to leave up there for about 10 seconds. People aren't going to be able to read the whole thing in that amount of time, but they can pause the video and go back and read it. So let me know what you think. Thanks. I'll let this finish out for the rest of the slides.